friends, welcome back to the channel Ruchi's Teaching. This is Ruchi here. Today in this video I am going to explain about the operators in C language. Okay, so we are going to discuss about the operators in the C language. Now first of all, in general view, we should understand what is an operator. Operator is nothing but which operates anything, something which operates two things or one thing or three things, something which is going to operate something. Okay, so in that way we know that. But in our C language, operator is nothing but it is a symbol which tells, when you give an operator symbol, it might be plus, minus, multiplication sign or division, whatever it may be. This operator, it is a symbol which tells the compiler of the system to do some operations, some mathematical operations. Okay, it is a symbol which tells the compiler to do some mathematical or logical operations, right? It is the symbol which tells the compiler to do some mathematical operations or logical operations. Okay, so this is the definition for the operator. Now here, can you see here, symbol I have written. Now what is the symbol? Now symbol is nothing but this is used to perform some operations, whatever it may be, any operation, not only mathematical operations, some other operations like logical operations, different operations are there. So all those operations is performed by using this symbol. Okay, this symbol is used to perform some operations on which it will do on operands. Okay, so symbol is used to perform some operations on operands. For example, now x plus y plus z. Now here, okay, sorry, x plus y minus z I will write. Now here, this is operator, this is operator. So I will write as operators. Now x, y, z. What are these? These are the operands. Okay, that means these operators, these plus and minus operators are working on these operands. Which operands? X, y, z. Now these operands can be, I am writing here, these operands can be variables or constants. It can be a constants or variables, right? It can be a variables or constants. What are constants here? I am writing here. What are constants here? Now constants like will be like this: 10 plus 20, 30 plus 50. So these are nothing but the constants, and variables will be like this. Okay, x, y, z are the variables. Okay, these are the variables. That means the symbol is going to work on variables and as well as constants. Okay, so this is nothing but the explanation on operators. Okay, Next, in our C language, altogether we have 8 operators. 8 operators are there in the C language. Altogether 8 are there, but they have been divided into 3 parts. Okay. Based on these operands, you have 3 types of operators. Those are unary operators, unary operator. Second one, binary operator. Third one, ternary operator. Okay. So based on the operands, you have 3 types of operators. So specifically I'm telling you based on operands I'm saying. So depending on the operands, they have divided the operators into 3 types. That is unary, binary and ternary. First of all, I will discuss about the unary. What is unary? By this word only you should understand this. Only one operand is used. So one operand is used. And how? Which type of operators are used for one operand is increment and decrement. For example, increment and decrement. So how these are used, I will explain. Increment will add 1. Add 1. Decrement will subtract 1. Right? So it will do addition. Increment will do addition. So decrement will do minus. For example, this is I is the variable. For I, suppose I has given some number, some value is assigned to the I. If you write like this, I plus plus, it will add 1 to it. Adds 1. If you are writing I minus minus, it will subtracts 1. So this is the way how unary operator works. Unary operator works on only one operand, and there are increment and decrement operators are there in this. Increment will add 1, that means it will increase. Decrement will decrease 1, so that is subtracts 1. So for example, you can write like this. Okay, I is the variable. For variable, if you are going to add 1 to that variable, I plus plus. If you are decreasing the variable, I minus minus. Okay, so this is the way, this is the unary operators which acts on only 1. Next, binary operator should have at least 2 operands. So without 2, minimum 2 operands should be there. So without 2 operands, this binary operator will not work. So what type of operators are used in this? For example, so in this there are 2 types of operators. That is, one is arithmetic operator. Second one is relational operator. Okay. Now I will discuss about the arithmetic operator first. There are many are there. Just brief discussion I will be doing. So under arithmetic operators, arithmetic means all mathematical arithmetic operations will be done. So arithmetical operator will be arithmetic operator, that is like plus, minus, multiplication, division, all those things comes under this arithmetic operator. For example, 5 plus 2, like this, 10 minus 5. So 2 multiplied by 3. So these type of operators are used in this. And under relational operators, under relational you have like greater than less than, greater than, equal to, and greater than, less than, and less than, equal to, greater than, equal to, not equal to. So are you getting? Less than, greater than, equal to, less than, equal to, greater than, equal to, not equal to. So these type of operators will be are there in the, they are done with the relational operators. That means they are compared like this. So 5 is less than 2 and 5 is equal to 5. So checking these type of operators will be done in this. So once again I will repeat this binary operator. Binary operators, a minimum 2 operands should be there, and the operators which are used in binary are arithmetic operators and relational operators. And under arithmetic operators, for the 2 operands you will be using plus, minus, multiplication, division, moduli, like that type of operators are used. That means with the 2 operands only you have to work on it. And for relational operators, comparing the 2 operands, whether it is big or small, like greater than or equal to, or greater than or less than, equal to, and not equal to. Okay. And third one is the ternary operator, where compulsory 3 operands should be there. So minimum 3 operands. Without 3 operands you cannot work on with the ternary operators. Here conditional operator is used. Conditional operators. What is conditional operators? Conditional operators are those operators where you will be giving condition. If it satisfies, then only it will enter into another system. So that type of conditions are kept, like whether it is a question mark and other colon. So these type of operators are used in the ternary operators. And so these are the main things depending on the operands. Unary, binary and ternary are used. Other than this, there are altogether 8 operators are there in the C language. Okay, those are arithmetic operator, relational operator, increment and decrement operators, conditional operators, which I have not written on the screen are logical operators. Okay, logical operators, assignment operators, bitwise operator, these are extra, bitwise operator, and last one is special operators. Okay, altogether you just check it out, how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, see 1, 2, this arithmetic and increment and decrement comes under third one, fourth one conditional, fifth logical, sixth assignment, 7 bitwise, 8 special. Okay, so these are the operators, types of operators in C language. So with this I have completed all the explanation of the operators. Now in our next class I will be discussing about each operators, arithmetic separate class, relational separate class, like that I will be discussing, logical separate class, like that different operators, different videos I will be doing. Okay, with this I have completed the operators in the C language. General idea I have given in this video. So hope you liked this video. If you like it, please give a thumbs up to it, share to your friends, and don't forget to subscribe the channel. Okay, thank you.